2018, January 13th. Talk about the advantage and disadvantage of group assignments. Please include details and examples in your response. The samples. Group assignments could be very beneficial. Students can learn from each other and understand the topic from a new perspective. More importantly, it's good opportunity to learn about the importance of team spirit. Other things like skills in communicating and problem solving could also be required through group projects. The only disadvantage is that teamwork can be inefficient and time consuming. Students may waste a lot of time. They could be easily distracted. My friend Susan group project last week. They talked about movie, stars, and fashion. Nothing was achieved. Task 2. We may have disagreements with friends and other family members. Some people always feel the need to force out their opinions on others, but some people are quite tolerant to different ideas. What would you do when there is a disagreement? Sample. Disagreements can be beneficial to all of us if we are more tolerant. We can broaden our horizons and see something from a totally different perspective. More importantly, family members and friends need respect and exchange of ideas to show love and enhance relationships. You can't just care about your own feelings. For example, we had a family reunion last weekend. My uncle thought I should stay in China, but I insisted to go to America for a career, for better college and brighter future. We talked about it, but we didn't force each other to accept. But we didn't force each other to. But we didn't force each other to accept. 2018, January 6th. Task 1. It is easy. It is not easy for people to save money. Sorry. Do you know some good ways to save money? I do agree that it's hard for people nowadays to save money. The living cost is very high. We have to pay for the rent, the tuition, electricity, and even medical bills, which could bring huge financial burden to people in the modern society. A study has shown that the rental price for an apartment in Beijing could be as high as 5,000 RMB per month, considering that the average monthly income in the city is only 30,000 RMB. It's almost impossible to save any money for most people. Buying things when there are discounts could help a lot. My friend Susan is a genius. She always knows where to get what she needs with the lowest prices. Task 2. Some countries have approved homeschooling as part of education. What is your opinion on this? Oh, my opinion on homeschool? Homeschool sounds good. Okay, sample. Homeschooling is good. Modern technologies have made everything very convenient. The internet can connect the students with the best teachers. We can talk to a professor living in a different city or even a different country over a long distance. All the books and teaching materials can be bought and shared online and even delivered to your doorstep. Homeschooling is not a possible solution. It could be a necessary supplement because people in the poor regions may not have access to quality offline education. My friend Jack lives in a mountain village. He completed all the requirements for a college diploma by taking online courses at home. 2017, December 17th. Task 1. Some professors prefer to give regular quizzes. Some prefer to give surprise quizzes. Please talk about the advantage and the disadvantages of surprise quizzes. Surprise? Sample. Surprise quizzes could be really beneficial considering that the competition is getting more and more intense. We do need such surprise quizzes. Students would be forced to study harder and improve it themselves. Plus, students can learn to adapt. The world is changing at an ever increasing pace, so our employers' activity seek out graduates who can adapt to changing circumstances and environments. Surprise quizzes can make us better prepared. For example, Professor Jack always gives us such puzzles quizzes. 80% of his students end up being hired by those big companies like IBM or Microsoft. It's Microsoft. We run. Task 2. Some people prefer to stay in touch with their friends and family members while traveling. Others prefer not to get in touch and stay alone. Which do you prefer and why? Sample reading. I prefer to stay in touch with my friends and parents. You need to know how important relationship, friendship, and love could be. Everyone needs help, especially when you try something new or move to a new place where everything could be more challenging. For example, when you get lost, your friend and parents can give you directions. All you need to do is make a phone call. Besides, everyone needs to be needed. People would appreciate it. For example, last summer holiday I went to New York and lost my wallet. So I called my uncle who lived there to pick me up. Okay, thank you.